Grand Final. It just comes down to this. TK or LG will become champions by the end of the series.
And last time when they did win, Kenny had to go on an absolute tear to win that map. Can he pull it together here as well? As I say it, he gets cut down by the STG of Octane there mid-map, and every kill but one has gone to Luminosity here early.
15-3 the score. Accuracy, he's trying to hold this lower docks push. This is the best way to infiltrate these spawns for this top street hill. Cheeky shots there from John, the headshot comes into play. Cheeky shots there from Slack, the headshot comes into play. As now JCap, he'll be pushing up lights. LG smoking TK at the start of this map.
It's the only hard point we've seen them start strong on against TK. It's usually been TK very early on that first hard point, and they've got spawns for the second. So this is a spectacular start here for Luminosity. But as I say that, coming through lights is going to be Chino. He's able to make a play, and they may be able to pressure the back, but you've got one of the best turrets in the industry here, Octane. Set up back bus.
Look at Kenny, 0-4 start. Chino gets stunned and killed. John on the pinch. There's two more for him. LG remain in control as TK. They're going to spawn out in that bottom left side of the minimap. Because JCap just spawned at that bottom street, they'll know, hey, something's up, watch your back, and Octane's ahead of it. He's only able to get one.
They still maintain a 20-point advantage with 30 or so seconds left in the hard point. Kenny finally going to be able to hop in. Started 0-4, now up to 2-5. They need him to be spectacular. They can't let John outshine him throughout the course of this series. Kenny's going to have to be huge.
It's almost like the battle for who wants to take the title as best SMG player in Call of Duty.
The way they've been playing?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw Kill a tweet, you know, he thinks John is by far the best player. Many people think it's Kenny, and this is how you make a case for it. LG doubling the score of TK. TK have rotated towards lower docks. Accuracy. Trying to hold this pressure from one side, Fury on the other. Both communicating on where exactly these LG players are pinching from. Look at Chino, heads up play, expecting JCap to try to go for those spawns for the new hill, try to at least begin to position his team on that side, and he cuts him down there quick.
He's got one more player to deal with here. I believe it's Octane. Octane just killed his teammate. Chino can't get there to trade it out. But still, the further away from the hard point they're having these fights, the better. And this has been brilliant so far from Team Caliber. They have locked down docks, and they are about to take the lead. How many lead changes do we have in the last hard point?
Oh,
42?
I don't even want to count. A 9 combined streak between the 4 players of TK, everyone working towards score streaks. You think they've got to at least earn one here, right? I think Fury's the closest. Chino now dead. Fury actually does get the 2-piece there, which gives him the glide bomb and the fighter pilot. No mortar strike, but either way, those two tools could come into play as the game goes on.
Now we're going to rotate out of docks, playing over on streets. Going to be Kenny. Nice gunfight win up against John. They have the top side of the minimap controlled, and look where accuracy is still sitting. He's got a good opportunity to play spoiler here. Unless
gosh. Look, JCap's like, okay, I didn't expect you to be over here. Kills him.
I thought he was going to get like 2 kills from behind and kind of slow down the first push from Luminosity.
Yep.
Doesn't quite go that way. Instead, as JCap spots him, and now ends up being a flood for Luminosity. Members spawning out from TK. Flawless play.
That costs them right there. They're expecting some sort of pressure towards the lower docks. They didn't think JCap would flank the guy watching the flank as he gets 2 more there. John with another. Back and forth again are the streaks. Look at this now. I mentioned the 9 combined streak for TK. Now LG's on one of their own.
JCap, one inside fire. Can't snap there onto the second. But this has been a very good break and hold inside of here for Luminosity.
Just like the first series, Maven, LG outslaying in the hard points. It's helped them win the 2 they've played so far in this best of 5, or in this grand final.
Very true. Now we head over to Crane. John peeking up and able to win a gunfight there. Still 1 player remaining in fire, and he's going to be cut down. So 3 kills there go the way of LG, and they will be the first in the hard point. We get a close spawn at the top side here for Team Caliber. They're going to be able to reinforce this quickly, but the AR of Octane ready and waiting. He picks up a couple kills. Unfortunately, the rest of his team is going to drop, so right now it's an uncontested hard point. He got a fighter pilot there at the end.
He did only get 1. Slack was killed by Fury's fighter pilot in the hard point, so TK have used one of those streaks. You can see only glide bomb remaining. Nades flooding on in. That's the strategy when you spawn at that lower dock side. At least force the player out of the hard point. Another one comes on in. That's a kill onto accuracy. You can see they just keep soaring on through. JCap with 1 more. 15 seconds left in the first rotation of Hills. Maven, anything that stands out to you right now?
I mean, the score line really is so close, considering the fact that basically everyone's even or positive on the side of Luminosity. They continue to control the slaying part of this game, but that doesn't necessarily lead to a win against TK.
No.
It's especially now, too early to tell. But my God, Octane and Slacked have been magnificent.
True.
Kenny, after a slow start, has picked up a little bit, but the top slaying SMG on their side has actually been Theory in this one.
And that's a big difference for me so far. Theory was very quiet, especially in the respawns last series. He did go off in the S&D. But they need him to be putting up numbers like this. They need every single player to be clicking. A 5-second difference. This has been how the entire map has been. It looks like LG might swing back into a narrow lead here. As again, the focus comes in for the spawns on the new hardpoint.
TK set up on the bottom side of the map, but you saw one spawn top, so that was actually Theory spawns at the top side, and then I believe it was Chino ends up spawning down by Bus, so he'll be set up to kind of get in this anchor position, but now comes the Flood. As soon as he shoots at one of these, he's going to get overwhelmed almost instantly.
That was such a smart play from Slack. He just shoulder peeked it for a brief second, then went and re-challenged with the help of his team. 3 players hitting this for LG. Kenny wins 1, has 2 players just behind him. Only tags up Slack, and he's got the player with the fighter pilot behind him. Octane finally shoots him in the back.
For a second, I was like,
LG push forward.
I was like, why isn't he dead yet?
Yeah,
Then
right?
you hear the fighter pilot going, but oh, that makes a whole lot of sense.
20 and 9 from Octane over double positive. The most time on his team in the hard point. MVP-like start for him off the break of map 1.
Laser-like accuracy from Octane. I believe you just heard a glide bomb invested in this one. Slack hits through mid-cut. Team Caliber, though, going to be in the hard point. 20 or so seconds remaining here as we could get another lead change if they can tack up some time. But Octane, JCap, John all want none of it. And they clear the side of Team Caliber, and Octane letting Theory know.
Look at this. Slack hiding inside these lower docks. Everyone's snapping on LG right now. There's one. No, not going to happen. Accuracy with the swift help for his teammate. 27 seconds separating these teams. LG pushing from this bottom crane side. And look at where John actually is. He's forcing these spawns out near this BS&D. RTK picking up on this.
Multiple players, everybody spawning on the top side of the minimap for Luminosity. TK continues to hold. Remember, last time they dominated in docks. They had near a flawless hold. In Theory, a big part of that is he finds a couple of kills, and they continue to rack up time. It looks like we'll be having another lead change here in just a matter of moments.
And where you think LG started to have everyone snap, you have a combined 8 streak from TK. 2 more streaks now earned by Accuracy. The lead back down to just 3 as TK look for another lead change here on London Docks.
Accuracy playing patiently here. You see Slacked and JCap just contesting for now, making sure they can't rack out any more time. They don't want to feed any more streaks to him if they can. With that kill, he's very, very close. He snaps onto the face of Slacked, and that'll be an artillery for Accuracy. Well deserved.
Moments like that are why he was our CWL Dallas Open MVP. 21 and 18, fully streaked out. 1 minute and 51 in the hard point. He's matching the slang of Octane, and TK now have the lead.
Yeah, it's an Octane accuracy battle, the John and Kenny battle. It has been so fun to watch through this series, but inside the hard point right now is Luminosity. They've got the control of the spawns. Pushing out towards mid-map was JCap, but he does get picked off.
This is absurd.
Another lead change.
This is absurd right now. I don't even know what to say anymore. TK now fly back in. They're looking for these final 30 seconds. Chino holding the front line. Nades all over the place. It doesn't matter what you have on. Armored, hunker. These nades are landing right at their feet over and over. LG, they'll take back a narrow advantage. 176 to 176 now. As again, kills on rotation are everything here.
Yeah, Slack gets one, Octane gets another, and that's the opening. Look at, they get a couple key kills, they spawn them out. Sure, have the final 10 seconds of the previous hard point. We're getting set up anew. Octane goes on a tear there to make sure he gets the setup at crane for his squad. John now inside, trying to weather the storm, the onslaught of nades that are coming in currently
Fighter
from
pilot.
Team Caliber. Fighter pilot coming in, trying to tag up Octane, but he's hitting the crane.
He's only able to get one. They know they're all spawning back here still. Every second that goes by, a little further helping LG. Octane with 2 more. He's now 32 and 17. Holding the hill, 90 plus seconds now. And he sees the final 2 players. This is a nice setup for LG up to this point, but still only up by 5.
It just looks like hell inside this.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I don't even know what's hitting him anymore.
So many nades cruising on in from TK.
You switch the player to the hard point. I don't even know how they're shooting back.
Yeah, I was going to try and make an explosion noise with my mouth. I did.
Don't do that. Good. You saved us there. 10 seconds between these teams. A third rotation now. Octane hasn't slowed down. Accuracy has picked things up. Everyone pulling their weight at the moment. 4 dead on rotation. LG gonna have to fight for mid-map control.
Well, as TK got a couple of kills, that allows him to get set up at mid-map. Now rotating into the hard point is going to be Chino, but he's picked up by mid-cut almost immediately as LG comes soaring in. Contested right now. Nice shots by Octane over the top to pick him off the wood box. More time. Crucial seconds. Ticking towards LG. It's Chino on the backside with a nice 2-piece to open things up. One more at mid-cut. He saw the nade come in. Has to go down for the time being, but Slack soaring over the top.
Still 30 seconds remaining on this hill. LG flooding from gate. 2-piece for Theory. Staying alive. He is weak. Octane gets the better of him there. TK will get this scrap time, it appears, but again, great, you get these 20 seconds, you're trying to get in position, and oh no, this could be a huge blunder for LG. They have no one watching the back. Kenny's there, gets one, and he forces the spawns out. This could be the difference maker in the final moments of this map, maybe.
It's like he got there just a second early,
yeah.
Right as Octane was starting to turn, but Kenny was already there. John and Slack, though, trying to deal with the pressure around the back. Coming in the front's going to be Accuracy as he picks up a kill. Getting pushed from Lights, 1 down. The second challenge is 2 down. Oh. Accuracy going huge, gets some streaks, but finally dropped.
They just spawned right behind him. They spawned right behind him and shoot him in the back. All that work, if anything, it helped them.
They all pop right on him, but still such a tight game. 5 points now separates these teams. Team Caliber will now be taking the lead. What a back and forth battle we have in our second set of this best of 5. It's a party inside of Lights. The entire team has to push through because the artillery that's cutting off the other angle.
Blocking the other lane. Accuracy with 2 more. He's at 38 kills. Octane with 38 of his own. It's a battle of the ARs right now. Octane will get in the hard point. He'll tie the game again, folks.
And this is where it's huge. Team Caliber has been perfect when you get to docks. That has been where they have locked down a majority of their time. They're going to allow Luminosity to get just under 240, and now Team Caliber going to go for a perfect hold. The pressure coming into Accuracy, he's got to back up. Patrolling top mid is Kenny as he's going to find a kill. And snap onto another. Accuracy has to go huge as Octane finding all the kills. And Octane with the 3-piece might be the break they need. He's still up. He's gotten in, but it should be contested from the other side.
He's got streaks, and now Octane is pushing towards 50 kills on this map. Chino now dead. Octane with 2 in front of him. Can't get it done. 10 seconds separating these 2 teams. TK can win off this hill.
Theory still holding strong inside, but it's J-Cap with 2 big ones as he forces through. Top middle patrol by John. Kenny's gonna fall as well, though somehow he's able to sneak in and pick up J-Cap. Kenny coming through with what might be the play of the game, just sneaking through.
They've got to contest this hard point. They've got to contest for 5 more seconds. They're doing it right now. Slack tries to surge forward. Accuracy holding a different angle. Accuracy with 2. They must rotate towards the new Hill Maven. They cannot win off this hard point.
248, make it 249, 236 for TK. TK
and final. It just comes down to this. TK or LG will become champions by the end of the series.
And last time when they did win, Kenny had to go on an absolute tear to win that map. Can he pull it together here as well? As I say it, he gets cut down by the STG of Octane there mid-map, and every kill but 1 has gone to Luminosity here early.
15-3 the score. Accuracy, he's trying to hold this lower docks push. This is the best way to infiltrate these spawns for this top street hill. Cheeky shots there from John. The headshot comes into play. Cheeky shots there from Slack. The headshot comes into play. As now J-Cap, he'll be pushing up Lights. LG smoking TK at the start of this map.
It's the only hard point we've seen them start strong on against TK. It's usually been TK very early on that first hard point, and they've got spawns for the second. So this is a spectacular start here for Luminosity. But as I say that, coming through Lights is going to be Chino. He's able to make a play, and they may be able to pressure the back, but you've got one of the best turrets in the industry here, Octane. Set up back bus.
We got Kenny 0-4 start. Chino gets stunned and killed. John on the pinch. There's 2 more for him. LG remain in control as TK. They're going to spawn out in that bottom left side of the minimap. Because J-Cap just spawned at that bottom street, they'll know, hey, something's up, watch your back, and Octane's ahead of it. He's only able to get 1.
They still maintain a 20-point advantage with 30 or so seconds left in the hard point. Kenny finally going to be able to hop in. Started 0-4, now up to 2-5. They need him to be spectacular. They can't let John outshine him throughout the course of this series. Kenny's going to have to be huge.
It's almost like the battle for who wants to take the title as best SMG player in Call of Duty.
The way they've been playing?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw Killa tweet, he thinks John is by far the best player. Many people think it's Kenny, and this is how you make a case for it. LG doubling the score of TK. TK have rotated towards lower docks. Accuracy. Trying to hold this pressure from one side, Fury on the other. Both communicating on where exactly these LG players are pinching from. Look at Chino, heads up play, expecting JCap to try to go for those spawns for the new hill, try to at least begin to position his team on that side, and he cuts them down there quick.
He's got one more player to deal with here. I believe it's Octane. Octane just killed his teammate. Chino can't get there to trade it out. But still, the further away from the hardpoint they're having these fights, the better. And this has been brilliant so far from Team Caliber. They have locked down docks, and they are about to take the lead. How many lead changes do we have in the last hardpoint?
Oh,
42?
I don't even want to count. A 9 combined streak between the 4 players of TK, everyone working towards score streaks. You think they've got to at least earn one here, right? I think Fury's the closest. Chino now dead. Fury actually does get the 2-piece there, which gives him the glide bomb and the fighter pilot. No mortar strike, but either way, those 2 tools could come into play as the game goes on.
And now we're going to rotate out of docks. Playing over on streets going to be Kenny. Nice gunfight win up against John. They have 1 loss there. They are basically completely lights out on that map. And in my opinion, Luminosity has to get a victory here. If they go 2-0 down to the reigning champions, I don't know how you pull that back.
I can't imagine what these players are feeling right now.
I was shaking up here.
Yeah, and it can't be stressed enough. If you enjoy watching this, after this weekend's done, you only have to wait, what, 10 days for the CWL Pro League to begin? 4 straight months of Call of Duty matches weekly. The best teams in the world going at it for a total of $1.4 million in prizes.
The composure it's got to take for these young guys on this stage, this much money on the line. And now, I mean, you have to feel so good if you're TK. I mean, one, you got the win, obviously, but then now just heading to Arden Forest. But think about this. Somewhere that, TK's looked invincible, not losing a series on land.
Yep.
LG, they get it done. Now their best search and destroy, one which teams usually ban, one which LG banned in the first series, is now your map 2. Can LG get the upset?
These teams are split down the middle in this crowd. Let's get it started. Game 2, Arden Forest S&D.
Sniper out for John. Cap patrolling mid-map with the STG. It's a nade from Accuracy as the first blood. Accuracy gets a second as well. He's working on an early ace, but the snap there. Suddenly, Kenny is by himself in a 1 versus 2. John and Cap making plays. Kenny trying to push towards Cabin Alley. Can he pick up 1? He should be dead. Wow. That went from what looked very good for TK early. Suddenly, a flurry of kills.
Composure for the longtime teammates of JCap and John. They've been together for probably the closer half of 3 years at this point.
Yeah.
The duo, there's a reason they sit next to each other. They've got the chemistry they need to make a play like that happen. LG strike first in game 2.
And that's big. I mean, I know it's 1 round, but coming off of a loss like that, getting a round under your belt has got to feel incredible right now if you're Luminosity. But stun out over the top, hits the armored player in theory, so he'll be unaffected trying to make a play. Spotting Octane for a moment, but Kenny can't finish it. He'll have bar out for this round.
Octane just trying to see if he can tag up the weak theory. And look at Chino. Are they ready for this? Did John just spot him? I don't believe so. John has no idea he's gotten here.
Shaky shots there, Chino. But ultimately, you got the kill. You made all your fans terrified.
Now they just need to eliminate him before they can do anything. Look at how terrible the setup they have now. Accuracy's at Fire Tank.
He's getting picked apart.
You've got Slack behind 1. Chino trying to play his life. He'll challenge another. He will finally go down, but the damage has been done, Maven. A minute wasted in this round, and they're at a number disadvantage as well.
Exactly. I was about to follow that up with the damage has been to the clock, right? I mean,
yeah.
All that time that has gone by. Octane and Slack now in desperation mode.
And now they just set up and watch every lane. Look, you've got Accuracy holding A. Mid Ruins is being watched, as well as back B. 18 seconds left. This round should be over.
And Octane took so much damage before he could even get anyone in his sight. There's textbook TK. Nice flank from Chino.
I think John was in charge of watching that flank, but like he went to peek middle for a brief moment, and in that brief moment, Chino like crossed the 5 steps he needed.
How good is Chino at playing A? It's like whether he's locking down A or hitting that flank, I feel like he's always making plays on this map.
It's why they can basically trust him to solo hold that site. Yes, Accuracy plays nearby and middle on defense, but we talked about this so many times. Chino knows just how much he can get away with behind that A cabin cover. He knows when to flank, just like that.
Chino gonna toss a nade over mid. He is gonna connect, and that's the pressure to go. You see the assist, plan play, and it leads to a kill for Kenny. Slack though able to trade. Chino tagging up Cap. Nice jump shot there.
Oh, come on.
Cap's a bit flustered after that.
That's not even fair. Chino, Accuracy, and Kenny, 3 versus 2. They know, I think they know they have Slack pinned at this pillar. They're just waiting for the help from middle map. There we go.
Easy pickings for Kenny. John now by himself with a sniper, and he is dropped back-to-back rounds for TK, who happen to also be looking for back-to-back champs if they can close out LG.
I didn't even think about this, Maven. We talk about how that was the first series in that first best of 5 of the Grand Finals that TK's ever lost on land in Call of Duty World War II. And their first map after to recover is that 250-249. Talk about composure.
These guys are going to bed after this.
Oh, 100%. They are not celebrating here in New Orleans.
LG now back to offense, trailing by a round. 3 hitting up mid. You saw a stun and nade come out. Theory's now got up into you. Accuracy watching
why?
across.
Why did they just try that? Accuracy plays that same position every single round. They need to either smoke him out or stun him if they ever want to attempt something like that.
They may be outmatched on this particular map. 4-3 advantage now for Team Caliber.
Can we quickly swap over to Accuracy for a brief moment? Yeah, look, he's running his armored scope class. His only goal is to eat whatever's thrown at him and just hold the middle lane with an FG42.
Yeah. He basically moves around a circle with a diameter of 10 feet and just locks it down. But Bomb is down mid-map in a very scary position because that was Slack, the first player to drop. John pushes forward, though, picks up 1 cabin cut, snapping back to you. Theory, good job getting away with his life, but you're still in a 2v3. Not a whole lot of time to work with, and John getting tagged up from behind. Bomb still in mid.
Chance. This is their chance now that John's actually crossed. Fortunately, though, J-Cap now dead. John by himself, 20 seconds left. There's no way he can grab that bomb and plant. Chino,
he's dead.
Chino at A. Chino at A.
It's like an impenetrable wall over there. Just seems like he's always, who was he playing? He played someone like a fiddle the other night. I think it might have been Echo Fox, but just watching him when he's set up in that position, man, he makes it look so easy. Never panics, always composed, always in the right position. Rarely misses, unlike that flank where he did miss quite a lot.
Still got the first blood. Everyone on TK with the first blood so far this map. 0 in total for LG.
All right, now let's see what TK can do when they're pushing towards A. There's nobody there. Nades aren't going to connect with anything. It's a mid and B stack right now. J-Cap will be first blooded. The A site is given up for free right now to TK.
Oh, Accuracy.
They're finding some kills on the retake. They haven't even really tried it yet.
Oh, they're just going for it. They think he's going to be planting. They want to overwhelm him while he doesn't have gun up. It's one player all by himself. Nice retake from LG. What made that possible was that second kill from Octane. Once Accuracy's dead, they no longer have to worry about that AR watching that choke point, and that lets them just flood right on in from middle.
Yeah, I thought that, once TK got through with little to no resistance and got that first blood, I thought that was going to be an easy round for them to lock down. But like you said, that big kill from Octane, they make that retake look easy. And LG staying alive in this search and destroy, but still 3-2 advantage right now for TK.
LG moving towards B this time. Still, this is the standard setup from TK. They don't change anything. They're that confident in it. They know when to use their nades. They know what they need to watch out for. Look at that. How tough of a shot is that with a sniper on Accuracy who's got the FG42?
Well, Accuracy able to hit him and back him down. J-Cap with another first blood to his name. Ooh, every time John peeks, Accuracy's got a bullet ready to greet him pretty much instantly.
Kenny gets this kill on B, they have a chance. I'm wondering, do they just try to overwhelm him? Look at Chino again. Oh my gosh!
There's a plethora of hit markers there.
Both players stay alive.
It's like, accuracy's not in my position anymore. All right, I can go find a kill.
Right? It's incredible what he does.
He almost kills him, though, as he gets back to the cross. 4 versus 2. Chino and accuracy trying to make a play. Now just on accuracy. Bomb being planted now. He's spotted. Can he get away from? Oh, gets planted, though. John, very, very weak. 1 versus 2. Accuracy's trying to run forward, not able to get it done. If he kills him a second before that bomb gets planted, maybe an opportunity there to back up, make a play, but they just, I think Slack just gets that bomb down.
Whew. A long, long round right there. You get to see the hesitation from LG even after getting that first pick at B. They typically, they'd want to like overwhelm it before we won it, but like with Kenny there with accuracy in middle, with Chino probably lurking, they're not playing as aggressive as you'd think they would.
Well, last time we saw an attempted hit towards A for TK that fell short. They were dismantled by the retake from LG. This time it's a B hit. And look at that number 6 and 8 on the map. They're starting to push up. Chino's got to pick up the flank here.
They know this is coming. They know this is coming. Chino's there. He at least weakens him.
Does he catch that, though? Nope.
First 4 rounds were 4 first bloods for TK. Now it's LG with a couple on the board.
4v2. Kenny should be potentially picked up there. Inching forward is Octane. He's got power position. These are easy pickets for him, but Chino able to pick off his head. The flank does come through. Another round for LG, and this is must-win map. The LG's got to win this map. What a crazy grand final that would be if this is where if they lose Arden Forest, they lose their first series, or heck, even maybe their second series. It's been an uphill battle for LG, but they continue to claw tooth and nail to try and upset TK in this grand final.
Will John be our Astro Gaming MVP if they wind up winning this weekend?
Him, Octane, heck, JCap's been spectacular at times. They've all.
You could name every person in this lobby.
You talk about how long some of these rounds have been. Kenny.
That's not right.
Kenny spots you. And John eliminated early.
Scoped becoming the meta more and more on these ARs for moments like that helps you to stay as accurate as possible. JCap being pushed back. Octane getting weakened. JCap does even the odds, 3-3.
I mean, Kenny, knowing all 3 players are there, that's an aggressive peek. I know it's an easy kill at times to pick him off that back cover, but when there's 3 players looking at you, you kind of give up that first blood that you just earned for your team, and now as Slack and company flood on through, I don't know how I feel about the continued pressure from Kenny. I know he wants to hold him back, but as he drops, quickly turns in. Now to a 2 versus 1. Chino has to make a play. He spots Octane up top. Nice shots there to peel Octane off a cover.
That is such a tough kill. Slack has 2 kills already this round.
I believe both players are loud.
Oh yeah, they are. It's airborne hunker. How does Slack play it from here? Chino with the bar.
And this could be a big kill for Slack as well. He was getting rather close to streaks here if he's able to make this play. Chino starting to inch his way forward. 30 seconds on the clock. Slack starting to rot back. This is all going to be on timing. Chino spots him, gets the shots in, able to tag him up, but can't finish the kill. Slack just playing his life.
He's expecting him to try to run away, right? And now Slack will fall back in towards middle map. He's trying to hold that mid lane push. 10 seconds remaining. He flies forward. Chino gets off the bomb, doesn't actually defuse it. I'm wondering if he was worried about thinking he heard something middle lane and thought that was him getting flanked, because Slack was so loud, you know we can hear him with his headset cranked up.
If he stuck it right away, I don't know if he would have had it, but it had to be close. Had he hopped on that right away when he backed Slack down.
I think he would have had it.
Wow, some tense rounds here.
He could have just faked the bomb too.
Can we check Slack real quick? How close is he to streak?
Ooh.
Okay, so very, very close here.
It's looking like a 1-1 series, Maven. LG keep this up. Shots coming in, Slack dead to the hands of accuracy. TK with control of the B site.
No streaks for Slack either.
Oh, that's actually the key point. Nice.
So as he gets cut down, accuracy finds the 2 opening kills, 2 remaining from Luminosity. TK don't want to go away yet, but a win there in fire cut for JCap keeps the dreams of Luminosity alive. John.
I love the crowd. You could all just see they know how important that would be if they could pick him off that power position. Fortunately, no one trying to peek the sniper rifle.
John found an STG to work with, tries to push up, not able to win it. JCap weak at mid-map, and with 20 seconds on the clock, and accuracy having the high ground, not much he can do at all. He will drop. TK inching back into this one, and yeah, that first blood, that was accuracy. I think he got the first 2 kills, actually, but the first one unslacked. He's, what, 75 off of streaks coming into that? Falls just a little bit short. I mean, that's the type of, if he has a drop there, maybe you have a chance to just close the game out with those streaks. Now, not an opportunity. TK, once again, just do not go away.
What do they do here? Do they change anything up? Typically, they don't. Typically, it's okay, so they will actually. Kenny with the sniper now. He's expecting JCap to go. Oh, my God!
He gets up there if he held that for another second.
So they'll play this differently now at B. I'm wondering, do we see Theory cut in towards mid-ruins? Looks like he will. 2 nades come out, nothing on the Theory. Kenny's watching with the sniper. He's got to hit something. He's absolutely got to hit something. He does! First blood! Whiffs the second. He knows Octane's in the back. He'll go ahead and nade him on out. Doesn't actually hit, though. 4 versus 3.
Last time Kenny was in this position, he peeked up top and got cut down. Now he's sniping everything, 2 to his name. But Octane will clean it up. Theory weak here, playing at the pillar.
He sees both. They've got him pinned. So now all they need to do is just hold. 40 seconds left, just hold. That's all they need to do. Theory cannot die.
Chino's got all the way to the back bunker, trying to reposition to get an angle on this. They have to know the flank is coming soon. May not matter as Chino's the one, or Theory's the one making the plays. The flank now coming through. Octane stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I think he's 1 kill off streaks as well.
Oh my God.
Oh man. We'll have to see who gets defense. If this series wasn't close enough after map 1, we're now going to a round 11.
250, 249, and now around 11. It's just like you have to pick TK in this. They're the ones that continue to clutch up. Remember, LG has not lost a game 5. Obviously, the same is true for Team Caliber. Neither team has dropped a game 5.
75 points away. Accuracy going back to his spot middle. Look at the scoreboard, and no one really having a terrible map. Can't put the blame on anyone here. The crowd splitting their chance.
I want this to go the distance so bad. Like you said, very close to Streaks' Theory.
Kenny, the sniper worked. You might as well do it again. 30 seconds off the clock already. Still has a nade to work with. John getting ready to peek this corner. So nervous about this sniper. This could be the opening. This could be the opening.
Here they come.
This could be the opening. Bye-bye, Octane!
Kenny with the first blood, gets needed almost immediately. Theory wins
Streaks!
4v2 and has streaks to work with. Slacked and John in a whole lot of trouble here in round 11.
The streak comes in. I don't think he sees anyone. Theory dies in the middle of that. Theory actually dies calling in the streak. That's why he lost control. 27 seconds remaining. John with the sniper. They have control of the B site. They should be able to get this bomb planted. It will be a retake. No streaks. Just comes down to pure gunfights.
Here we go. Here we go. 2 versus 3. 4 Luminosity. They have the bomb planted. TK heading up the map as a flock.
There we go. This is it, folks. Who will take game 2? 24 seconds left. Kenny about to peek the corner. He's got the SCG. John with the sniper. Makes it a 2-on-2. They've got to go. They cannot wait. Whiffs the shot. Accuracy evens it out. 13 seconds left. Slack trying to hold the corner. Someone's got to defuse the bomb. They don't check the right side. They don't check the right side. And that's a map victory, evening out the series.
And that's a 2v4, buddy. A 2v4 for Slacked and John. These two are just so evenly matched, man. Like, there hasn't really been much of a blowout or anything.
That scoreboard right there. It is literally not possible to be closer in maps 1 and 2. It is absolutely not. We'll see if that remains true here in CTF on Ardennes Forest.
I remember last time through, Luminosity certainly proved to be the stronger team. They had a dominant first side, which they went up 2-0. They had, what, a 3-3.5 minute standoff. The second side were in complete and utter control throughout it. Let's see if Team Caliber is now able to adapt.
Octane, who nearly dropped 50 kills in map 1 in the hard point, does get gunned down first. Kenny getting aggressive already. This is his favorite baby. This is what he's known for, is Arden Far's CTF. Getting aggressive towards bunker. He saw the second player crossing. Nice bunny hop by JCap there. Accuracy should be shot in the back as 3 go down. LG know it's time to push up. Look at those yellow arrows flooding every single lane. They want full knowledge of where TK can be, and maybe there's only one place they can be, and it's in their back spawn.
Yeah, they're just tucked away in this deep pocket. Remember last time it was early pressure from TK, and then an immediate response from Luminosity led to a very early cap. May have a chance here. Octane now able to grab the flag, pushing it on through ruined spawners at the top of the map for Team Caliber. We'll hop out to the sky camera. You see one in Chino chasing, one hitting mid-cut, and Theory going to be hitting in through bunker. You've got John covering Octane in front. We'll have the first key one-on-one, able to win that against Kenny. Slacked, watching the back push through bunker. Theory looking to peek, trying to pop out, but there's help
Team
here.
kill.
There's a team kill that actually comes through. Are they able to fire this through? Has to get a touchdown, able to do it. That's Chino, able to cut him down, but he's by himself with that kill from JCap. There's the cap.
Ice in his veins. Wins the one-on-one he needs to. If there's no team kill there, maybe TK could have the upper hand, but in the end, it's LG with the first cap here in CTF.
So reminiscent of the first time they played it.
Yep.
Early score from Luminosity.
But now they've got to focus on killing JCap. Can we swap back to him here? Look, 3 kills off of streaks. We know how key they were the first time these teams met up in CTF, the last time they played. Dead. That's a victory in and of itself for TK.
Nice shots from Slacked, and guns a third. By TK, 4 down.
Whoa.
Slacked, a monster.
Explosive plays out of Slack right there.
That was dirty.
Clears out the entire team, and he's looking for more. Finally, Chino calms him down. Beautifully placed nade from JCap, backs up the second player.
It's been all pressure from Luminosity throughout the opening half of this first round. Trying to pick up one more in Ruins, but Kenny able to juggle around these pillars and find one before JCap finally puts an end to him. It's multiple kills for him, can't win that. Theory and Accuracy gonna be on defense here. So far, the two of them holding strong, but the stun comes in. Theory will drop at Slack. Only one really still in a position to make a play.
And one shot, Accuracy should win that 10 out of 10 times. So he'll play his life for a moment. Accuracy, you see in the kill feed, does clean him up. John actually running airborne inconspicuous, so he will have that quieter movement speed. Also there from Kenny as well, both of them rocking these tactical grenades to try to use that in a way of getting an upper hand. Kenny with some nice shots, unfortunately loses that 1v1. Can Slack by enough time? Will Chino challenge? No, why? What was that? I mean, I know he's expecting him to be there, but okay. Flag is pulled, flag is pulled. It's still out. There's still 3 dead. They can do this.
Looking to make the play. You've got Chino and Kenny sprinting across to try and be the escort. Picking up mid-map will be Kenny. Tag, challenging, just slowing down the onslaught. This is going to be a cap through for Team Caliber. They couldn't score the first time on the strong side. Here they get it done, all tied up with 70 seconds remaining in side 1. Chino's like, thank you.
Yeah, and the slang's dead even. Honestly, Octane having the worst map of anyone in the lobby at 3 and 7. Probably get things going at some point, which will help Luminosity regain some composure here. Slack continuing to be the one to flood up the furthest for LG. We've seen him in the cabin area countless times so far this map.
And you've just seen, I feel like every player on either of these teams has gone big at one moment or another
100%.
in this grand final.
100%.
Who's it going to be here in game 3 with a tie game?
John just trying to stay alive as he can feel the pressure from TK mounting. He'll just run away towards middle to escape for now. And that's beautifully played. Chino sprints at him. Second player's there. Oh, John. If they cap this flag, it's because of the 3-piece he just had. That's a capture.
So I'll give you a hint. They're going to score this flag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great into the first half here from LG. They allow Team Caliber to tie it up, but in the final 5 seconds, it's Cap putting through his second score.
Yeah, they tried to flood forward for one more. You know, I'm wondering, they knew they had 4 dead, right? John got that final kill. I'm wondering if they maybe send him back with the flag towards their base. He shoots and kills JCap, picks up the flag, caps it, because he was already on a 4 streak. He was very close to earning that fighter pilot. Or I'm just making that up.
Let's see where he's at when we start the half. He didn't die, right?
No, he did. They
did? Okay.
They had 3 seconds left and they capped. They tried to sprint forward for one more final desperation.
Trying to get a relay.
Yeah, everyone dead. I'm sure we can check John, but yeah, no one with streaks yet.
Streaks are a big part of why Luminosity was able to win the first one. That's what led to that long standoff in the second half. Like you said, no streaks earned at this time. Kenny, some nice hip fire there into Cabin as he picks up Octane. 2 down right now, make it 3 down, sorry, for Luminosity. Slack, the last man. Ooh. Kenny tries to shoulder peek it, but Slack, a little too quick on the trigger finger. The defense holding for Luminosity.
The pressure was a little bit too slow from Ruins. They had no one flooding up to shoot that player in the back. John now with a stun onto 1. Spots the second as well. He'll real challenge, and again, removes 2 more from the map. Octane with the melee kill. JCap is here, but this shouldn't be a pull. Yeah, Chino holds.
Nice hold from Chino. I swear John's PPSH is shooting faster than everybody else. Every time he's in a fight versus 2 players, he's winning it, just screaming forward. It was a 5 streak before. He dropped 1 more there to try and make a play, but once more, the defense holds for Team Caliber.
Slight slaying edge now over to LG. Both teams knowing exactly where their final opponent is, so they will reset the map. You should see them all fan on out. Look at everybody expanding on the map, making sure they have everything covered. A bunch of one-on-one engagements. The first 2 go in TK's favor. The third should as well. Thankfully, Octane is ready from the pressure from Kenny.
That's just one of those big kills. I mean, I know it looks simple for Octane, but if he doesn't win that, if Kenny guns him, that could end up being a score. Kenny gets flag out and might be able to make a play behind it, but that's why you rely on a strong AR like Octane to make those plays.
TK have all the map positioning. Now it's these couple engagements. First one goes to JCap. Now a 3-on-3. They're putting pressure towards the lower river. It's accuracy pinching in. 3 dead. Octane, the last hope, gets 2. Accuracy will get away. The flag is out. No streaks. They just have to watch this field cross. They also have to be worried about a potential pinch coming from Octane. This is by no means a flag cap yet. We should see LG grab it and try to run away, but unfortunately for them, Chino is already thinking ahead. He's pinching them inside bunker. They're about to get collapsed on. They have no idea the 2 pieces there. TK ties up the map.
So what would be, we had a 250 to 249, round 11. What's the closest we can do, CTF? It has to go to overtime, right?
Overtime, 2 seconds left.
Well, look at accuracy right now. Not only did they get the cap, but accuracy very close to streaks. He gets the score. He gets the 3 kills. Yeah, not able to win against Octane there, but the rest of his team clean up everybody. Octane's going to be last.
That was a team kill. That was a team kill.
Oh, okay, good call.
So there's still 2 alive. 1 player pushed up Ruins. There you go. Now Chino gets it in. Oh my goodness, folks. Accuracy because of that flag cap, and 4 kills will earn 2 streaks for the final 2 minutes of this game. TK still with the map positioning. Oh, are they about to just go for it right now?
The theory dead.
They really have no one pushed up to pull a flag.
Couldn't finish. John back in spawn. I don't
If you're going to do that, you need your player Ruins to already be close enough to pull this flag. Even if they got kills, I mean, maybe you could sprint 1 on in, but questionable right there.
Well, accuracy still working on the artillery. Chino has a 4 streak to work with as well right now. Theory patrolling mid-map. Accuracy now starting to sneak through. Sees JCap's feet, gets challenged, but able to win it. Should be traded out pretty quickly.
No artillery. But now look at Chino. If he gets a kill, he earns 2 more streaks.
He's in a power position right now.
Nade coming in. They might try to nade him out and then immediately challenge.
Well, you know LG, they're aware. He's working on these streaks right now. They're so worried about the Ruins push. Now you get a little bit of help here. So Kenny's pushed up with him. Maybe play a little bait and switch game, trying to find this streak. They're going to push Slack here. Got Jake out the back. There's the streaks. A couple more to work with. He does get traded out, but several down right now for Luminosity. Suddenly it's Kenny. It's a one-on-one with Octane.
The bigger thing here, though, is because JCap kills Chino, he can't call on these streaks to clear out the base so Kenny can pull the flag. Look at the overextension. Are they ready for this at all on the side
Slack.
of TK?
Slacked. Getting in over the overextension.
A trade comes in from Kenny. Flag looking to be pulled. The last one alive is in his spawn. It's a 1v1 for Chino. 30 seconds left. This is looking like it has OT written all over it. Maven, would you have it any other way?
I would not. OT in this, a 250 to 249, then a game 5. That's what I'm looking forward to. However, unrealistic.
15 seconds, 3 dead. They can do this.
They can do it.
TK can pull this flag.
And they got the streaks to work with.
Accuracy will run it. They have to watch this field overextension. Chino's just going to call on the fighter pilot. I absolutely love this. He's just trying to slow them down. Players pushing up. JCap has Mountain on. He knew there was going to be some sort of streaks in play.
JCap's there. JCap's going to get a touch.
JCap should get the touch. He'll get the flag out, and we're heading into extra time. JCap knows they have the streaks. He swaps to Mountain. It's why he's a two-time world champion.
Yeah, what's longer? Extra time into overtime. Nice shots there from Kenny.
Streak coming in.
Glide bomb. There's the glide bomb, able to pick up the flag carry. Look at coming in from behind. Who's that? It's Theory. Theory has a chance to make a play.
The hero.
Theory can make a play. Trying to get the return. Dive for it. Gets it. And the score's through. Every single time they have to clutch up in those moments, it is TK.
Except for game 2.
Except for, we'll forget about that one.
Completely negates
This series.
Back-to-back in games 4 and 5. The closest the map can be at hardpoint is 250 to 249. That's what happened. The closest an S&D can be is 6 to 5. That's what happened. The closest a CTF can be is a 1 flag difference in extra time. That is what happened. Game 4. It's going to be LG winning 250 to 249 to send us to the game 5. I just want it to happen. I hope TK fans root for that to happen.
I don't think they are.
They're not, but I'm definitely not.
Let's just get this to a 5th and final map. But, you know, it's been a tale of 2 games for John on this. You know, the first time he drops 40 for the loss. The next time it's much more of a even spread for Luminosity, and they get the victory. What will we have here? It's time, buddy.
So far across these series they've played, the map count split between these teams. 6 for TK, 5 for LG. If LG win this, it would put it at a perfect 6-6 to see who wins the best of them. 13 games split in game 5. Kenny with first blood. This is exactly how TK started this map last time.
Yeah, I mean, they usually pick up 30 to 40 points in this first hard point. Whatever their opening break is, Luminosity has not been able to adapt to it. It doesn't help they have a team kill off the opening break as well. But a very good start yet again here from Team Caliber. But still, top spawn for Luminosity. They'll let them get this time. And they're just going to get a nice setup. They'll take one more crack probably to try and make a play here. But you don't want to feed streaks this early. You got Kenny on a 2-streak halfway there. He's getting very, very close already.
He's just going to play his life. He's got teammates watching over. Look, they're trying to wall bang from outside. And look, he's going to try to fire back. Gets one more.
Look at the number 3 on the minimap, though. Look at the number 3 on the minimap. That's accuracy pushing through the back.
He's flipped the spawn.
He flipped the spawn, so he makes a play. Kenny's going big inside. Accuracy's making plays in the back.
Fury dead. LG have number advantage here, but Accuracy is just going to try to stay alive until he gets some sort of help. Chino rallying forward. Kenny trying to help him here. He hears Slack, gives away his position. LG now have full knowledge of where the pressure's coming from. Are they ready for this push from inside White? It doesn't appear so. Kenny with streaks already.
Kenny picks up streaks, but Octane was trying to hold strong. He finally is going to get chopped down by Chino. Theory, Chino trying to work their way into the hard point. Now is TK. They find the kills behind the fighter pilot. That's why you don't feed streaks early. Kenny's hungry, and he cuts down everybody as Theory's making plays out front. That's actually Accuracy's grenade over the top that slows him down.
Kenny 9-2 off the break of this map. LG desperately pushing for one more chance at this hill. It's not going to happen. TK will earn themselves a full almost 1 minute lead after just 2 hills in this map. Maven, let's go to a listen in with Team Caliber as they're on the verge of another championship.
You want to hit front? You want to hit front? And dive on? Right. I'm going field.
Bring my car, Ollie.
You dug down me tower.
Okay. Bottom mid, close bottom mid.
We gotta live, bro. We gotta live.
John,
Feed them street.
John's going tank, it looks like. John,
flank tower. I can dive on the back, bro. I got the guy tower. John.
Nice, John was
I'm gliding.
John's mid, John's bottom red, John's bottom red.
Alright, bottom red. No, he's mid sand. I'll kill front. Front dead. Alright. I got mid on me. He's mid. Bottom mid. John's close, yeah. You gotta kill John.
One guy front, close.
On the back,
bottom mid.
Cap, grab me on the back.
Don't let him die. Don't
I'm dead. Alright, one in hill, one
He's by pillar. John's by pillar. I hit him with the nade pillar.
One's close out.
I got kill from hill. I'm rotating.
John was close.
On the black.
Still behind the tank, too. One more on the right side of the tank.
John
Let's go, baby.
Octane on hill. The other guy's been.
Oh, alley. Don't feed streaks.
Don't feed it.
Nice. One more there. I need one more there.
Oh, you want to front, Tom?
Oh, JCap.
You gotta kill.
No, he's one shot old.
One more there. By hay. One more hay. One guy's on ult. One guy ult. Play new. Let's go, boys.
Hey, weak with the nade. Okay. I'm going bottom mid.
I need a hit.
Oh, hey, got me. It's STG.
He's weak. We KO me. We KO on the up. Yep, A's
Trying
up.
to help you. I'm looking over here. I'm looking
One's
over
bottom mid army weak.
here. You challenge you? I got one.
Yep,
One more there.
Dead. No, watch out green. Watch out green. Watch out green. Watch out shed.
Bottom mid,
Shed.
absolute. J-Cap, he's on a 5 streak. Bottom mid.
Alright, we gotta
One
kill
arch
this
dead, one's
guy.
bottom
He's
mid.
gonna push out shed or something.
Yeah, he's my
I
shed.
need a top mid, I need a
Slack
top mid.
dead.
I'm flanking tower to
Behind
top
green,
mid.
Top mid dead. Top mid dead.
green.
Top mid dead.
Alright.
On green. Mid hill. Dead.
Let's go.
I got cross. Watch out.
Let's get this.
Let me kill. Let me kill. Come on, kill. Come on, kill. Come on, kill.
Get it.
Fighter plane.
shit.
I got him stun. Hey, Bell.
J-Cap only able to earn that fighter pilot, as now, almost a three-piece lined up there for Theory. Kenny has not let his foot off the gas pedal, Maven. He's now 13-8, leading his team in kills.
Let's see if he can keep it going throughout. Filling the kill feed is Luminosity for now, jumping in top window. And it's now a lead for Luminosity, the first change of this map. One of what could be many more, but Catman, I'll tell you what, he may not always put up the numbers, but when it matters most, he seems to. 15-8 from Cap.
Even after all these years, still has the respect of every single pro player in the scene for moments like this. 15-8, 30 seconds in the hard point. Gino does get the better of him there. TK, they typically dominate in this bottom red hill, and they're not stopping anytime soon. As they get the first 15 seconds off this hard point, and they're looking for more after the two-piece from Theory.
J-Cap just trying to get in and contest. Theory, look how close he is to streaks. He's got 4 kills in a row. He's been patrolling the hard point. Just make sure you get this kill. They're pushing down bottom. Oh, the hip fire there, blessed by the gods, and he's gonna find himself a fighter pilot and a glide bomb.
Keep that moment in mind, folks. Nice re-challenge from Octane to at least push out these TK players. They are in control of the next spawns. Another headshot from Slack. The lead gonna be about 30 seconds as we move towards this back winery hardpoint.
Slack tagged up, trying to push up mid-map. See what J-Cap can do next as they're trying to break these spawns. They are able to eliminate Chino in the back. So you see that's number 2. Kenny has tucked into that back Ramos. Streaks now starting to come in. J-Cap running for his life. Sorry, can't sprint away from the glide bomb. Tucked to the cute corner is Theory. He gets the glide bomb kill. He finds the second as he pushes out, and he tracks the third. But look at where they're spawning at the top. You still have a close spawn for Luminosity. You have a good chance to maybe break here or make a play. But an early grenade from Chino at least slows it down.
He was trying to hold L. John, though, with some great shots, eliminates him. Accuracy, the two-piece. A nade comes in. TK all dead. And I'm thinking they should just rotate towards this next hard point.
So despite the fact they used the glide bomb, they split it pretty much 50-50, right? Opening 30 to TK. You get a fortunate spawn there on the top side of the map. And they will find the final 30, and the lead's going to build out basically to what it was heading into Winery.
They should hear J-Cap peeking this corner. He's got, yeah, look, he's trying to pinch this angle. Chino gets it. First kill in favor of TK. A streak coming on in. That kills accuracy in the hard point. They should spawn there still. Yes, he does on that bottom middle street. And they know they've got the front push held for now. A good trade, some time in the hard point, and TK again begin to chip away at the lead.
We're going to see another lead change here unless Octane decides to invest this fighter pilot as well. The glide bomb didn't really turn into much of anything. Here we go. They're going to use this. Is anyone in position to sprint forward and actually push these spawns out? You got to get going. They're still spawning in the back, but you do connect. Everybody gets wiped out, but they still get another spawn in the back. All 4 fall. Nobody pushed forward far enough for Luminosity to make a play. Chino comes off spawn, picks up a couple of kills. J-Cap doing his best to at least get a kill and get into the hard point, but TK is still here. However, time going to Luminosity.
Yeah, time going to LG, and it will remain the same lead as before, maybe even a little bit better for LG. TK, look at J-Cap, 21-14, fighter pilot, 1 kill off of 2 more streaks. Can't snap onto accuracy quick enough there. He gets shut down.
At least he's got the fighter pilot, the one that can be huge, specifically on this hard point. Cap stomping around, should be picked off by Theory here momentarily. Tucked away in that corner and Barn as Theory gets the kill. Octane finds 2 for the side of Luminosity. And this is going to be a bloodbath as everybody trying to get forward.
Fighter pilot now coming in from J-Cap. They want these 40 seconds, and it's the best hill in the game to use that streak on. It makes sense.
And John's position up here is going to make this so difficult. They've got the bottom covered. They push towards the top, but Theory now with the fighter pilot in. Back and forth we go. Luminosity still holding on to a 40-point advantage. Nice shot from Theory there to pick up a kill. The race is on to get back in as there's still 20 crucial seconds here. J-Cap finds another 2-piece still, just being a monster. 4 streak already from him. He might be working on more streaks, Jack.
All signs pointing towards a game 5 right now, Maven, as Luminosity are just 50 seconds away from tying up this series again and seeing another S&D.
Cap, the streak continues. It's up to 5, trying to wallbang there on the accuracy. He knows he's out front, still has his couple in the clip. The assist is actually enough to pick up another fighter pilot. Over the 200-point mark now is Luminosity looking to bury Team Caliber. They could technically do it here.
Look at JCap still trying to stay alive. You know they've got him tagged. One more kill could be the way to shut the door. He gets it. It's time for the flamethrower in bottom red. 218 to 144. LG now taking over on the back of JCap as he is beaming everything from top red.
Down to John and him switch. He's just flying across map. What phenomenal play from Cap here in 8 streak. A 9 streak almost turns for the 10th. Finally he'll fall, but Luminosity so close to closing this out, and so many streaks now behind Cap, buddy.
15 more seconds is all they need. It's a 90-second lead right now. TK need the best sequence of events that they have had so far this weekend in order to take this map and win the championship, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Fighter pilot in, streaks raining down. One last push, Maven. Oh, I think we're going to a game 5.
Yeah, enjoy this push. Glide bomb in, Kenny down. Accuracy trying to push forward. He's gonna drop. Luminosity holding, and we're going to a game 5.
These teams are for the title of the CWL New Orleans Global Open Champions.
Here we go. This could go down as one of the greatest series of all time in Call of Duty esports history. And the series is decided by this one map. 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go, pal.
One last deep breath. I'm sure all the players are doing the same. I know the fans are the same boat as well. It's Team Caliber on offense first. Accuracy, our CWL Dallas Open MVP. Got to be running that assault rifle. It looks like an all-out B onslaught from TK to start this round. They've already claimed control of the site.
You didn't see any nades that opening out of the defensive side, so they're going to look to double nade this. That's what you see Theory. There it is. Double nades in. Theory was patient. Now we can move forward for the plant. Good heads-up play from Theory.
He did get tagged by one. The last one comes in. They think it's accuracy in the back. Instead, it is Theory. So no one will die. 4v4. It's up to the retake for LG.
You can see them positioning now at the front. 2 players stacked in red as well. Chino wins the first gunfight there at back tower. Accuracy looking over him as well. 2v4 early for Luminosity. We'll hop to Chino's POV. Let's go to Octane actually, as he's going to be in the 1 versus 4. Nice shots. Gives Chino a haircut, but still 3 more players to find.
Accuracy close. He sees him there, tries to at least get a second. Don't think it's going to happen. He's cleaned up. TK. Strike first as they dodge every single grenade from LG.
And that's tough. I mean, I don't mind how you played that from LG. I prefer to see that kind of attempt to retake with the grenades. It's just, they toss them a little bit further, you find an opening kill. That second one's a little bit closer, you maybe clean up a weak Theory. Just maybe a little bit of lady luck there with the TK side.
No, it's not even that, man. That was a smart play. They know the timings that teams are used to. You wait a few seconds. Okay, let's throw them. TK know that they're
Well, you saw Theory waiting.
Yeah.
Playing a little bit more passive, didn't rush in for the plant.
He played it flawlessly. As again, we'll take a look at what nades land on in. It will be this time LG soaring into the site. It looks like a smoke will be the first tactical out for TK as they look to retake.
Smoke is out. Can we see, is anyone hitting the flank right now for TK is the question. Yes, it's gonna be accuracy. He came up big in a round 11 flank, and that was against Clayster of E United where he made that huge play, looking to do it again now. But it's 2v3.
Oh, and he's gonna nade the site.
Kenny and accuracy looking to make a play. Can Kenny get to the top window? Then we get tagged is the question. Spots one for a second and has to back down. Now accuracy peeking the backside.
What?
Kenny, how does Kenny find 2 kills in this situation? What did he just do?
How did he just do that? How did he just do that? They must have body stacked the panic from LG, and it's Kenny, who we thought had no chance there, kills both.
Last we saw his POV, he's peeking top window. He has to back down
tagged up,
nearly
right?
immediately. They had to have body stacked. Or Kenny just did some Kenny-like thing that we missed.
A potential $32,000 blunder right there from LG on the biggest of stages.
Yeah, I'll be interested to hear how that went down from the LG side. But now, TK back to offense. Let's see if the strategy on defense maybe changes for Luminosity at all. You saw the nades. The late nade's not really effective. Now it looks like they're going to play.
This time they figured it out. This time they figured it out. Fury, look where he was. He was in that same spot as last time. Slack reads it like a book. They hit the nades. He gets 150 for planting, so accuracy, will not earn the streaks as of yet.
So scary to be that bomb carrier going into the B site. But this is very, very winnable to 3v4 with bomb down.
I think LG still have some utility to push back into the site, and if they do, that could spell disaster for TK.
Well, Kenny's the big player here, because he's watching the flank, and there's 3 players hitting from that side. He wide peeks off.
He had to. He was about to get hit by a nade. J-Cap picks one more, Slack with the other. What did I just say? What did I just say? That is one of the toughest gunfights to take, the player behind the bomb. The only way that's winnable is if you force him out of position with a grenade, whether it's the shell shock shaking his screen or weakening him as we saw there. Beautifully done. If they don't have that grenade, I guarantee you accuracy gets a kill.
And they keep it for that exact reason. You know they invested grenades earlier and to pick up the first blood on Theory. But yeah, totally agree. They don't have that grenade there. That is easy pickings there.
Last time, right? LG threw all 4 nades in a matter of 5 seconds, got nothing because of it. This time they say, hey,
they adapt.
Let's use this wisely. It's a sign of a championship caliber team right there as they get around on the board.
John now gets into the bomb site.
Another smoke.
They'll be watching top. Smoke invested. Remember last time accuracy flank. Now he did the deep flank. Are they going to be ready for this time? Because he's doing the same thing here again.
Slack with his 3rd first blood of this map. Fury, though, soars into the site, at least gets 1, tries to challenge a second, not gonna happen there.
Accuracy's coming. He's the last guy. Is he too late? Believe the answer is yes with 3 down, but bomb still hasn't been planted. He's in from behind, they're all 3 lining up! Accuracy finds all 3! The late flank, ice in his veins!
We've seen it all. We've seen it all.
I called his flank out. It was probably 30 seconds before that. It was so slow, they didn't think it was coming.
We've seen it all.
And that's 2 blunders now for LG, right? The body stack, and then that shouldn't happen.
Oh, goodness. The crowd now fully behind this TK team. They look to surge into the site. I don't think Slack earned any streaks. None to show for it. He was just 1 kill away. Bomb planted. TK to try to hold.
Accuracy tagging up John in the top window. You see 2 players top. May try a bit of a bait and switch, but Chino is able to find the opening. 2 kills. Accuracy should add another, at least the assist to Theory. Luminosity falling apart now in game 5. Slacked all by his lonesome.
An unwinnable round here for Slack. Bye-bye. TK. 2 rounds away from back-to-back CWL major event championships.
Chino goes big there with the 2 opening kills. Makes it an easy round for the team caliber side, but tell you what, if we've learned anything over the course of these matchups, there are very rarely blowouts. LG is going to make a play here, but is the fact they maybe threw away a couple of rounds too tall a task, Jack?
We thought it was impossible to win a series against TK, or 2, as a matter of fact. In the grand final, that might just prove true. LG get into the site. Standard play. Stun comes in. As they look to flood, there's a smoke there. First blood for John. The peek from Kenny. The peek doesn't work. Chino by himself now as LG shows some life.
And Chino right now, maybe you can just find a kill out of this. You're not going to be able to pull off the 1v4, but you're 300 towards streaks. You should see him play this very patiently. Maybe he's going to see if he can just peek and get a kill.
Nope.
Well, very close to getting it. I don't know. Maybe try to stay alive there. He's not that close to streaks, but still, you got 300 points behind you. I thought he was going to peek it, either rip him off this tower and back. And if he didn't, he'd run away. I didn't expect him to re-peek.
4-2, LG within arm's reach as they continue to fight tooth and nail for every single engagement they get in.
Still 2-round advantage for TK. And they are back on the offensive side of things. Theory into sight. Your guess is as good as mine if he'll survive this plant.
And look, TK continue to change things up. They've been baiting out this deep, deep spot. This time, they plant the bomb on Luminosity's side. They call the bluff. The nades don't hit. And now they must hold for 35 seconds.
And you've got two players
They're so ready for this.
Yep. Accuracy gets picked, but they're to trade it out. There's one more pushing in the back. He gives away his position with a shot, so Kenny knows he's running for his life. Two players now swarming Kenny. Kenny with a gunfight. The answer is yes. Octane cut down. One more there. Kenny can't snap.
2v1. Theory by himself. 17 seconds left. This is still winnable for LG. They pinch him. They get the kills. John going for the defuse. This is information that TK now have, John. 1 kill from streaks.
This match is too much, man. This is a treat.
This is just ridiculous.
I mean, it's got to go 11. Give me 11.
Oh, it has to, please.
And a big part of that, I know you're down around, but if John can get these streaks.
He's got the bomb. And how many times have we seen plants so far this game? We're what, 7 rounds in? And there's already been 5 plants. Odds are in his favor to plant this bomb. TK know this. They're going for the retake. They're going to try before he can even plant, it looks like. Here they come. It's going to be an all-out onslaught. Got it. He gets the plant off in time. And Theory dies as well. A swing momentum in LG's favor. It's a 2v2. 2 players in the site. Chino trying to stay alive. They know one's behind the bomb. Accuracy kills off John. It's JCap by himself now. He does have the angle for this bomb. He peek out. He sees Chino and plays his life.
25 seconds. Accuracy. JCap.
And final. It just comes down to this. TK or LG will become champions by the end of the series.
And last time when they did win, Kenny had to go on an absolute tear to win that map. Can he pull it together here as well? As I say it, he gets cut down by the STG of Octane there mid-map, and every kill but one has gone to Luminosity here early.
15-3 the score. Accuracy, he's trying to hold this lower docks push. This is the best way to infiltrate these spawns for this top street hill. Cheeky shots there from John. The headshot comes into play. Cheeky shots there from Slack. The headshot comes into play. As now JCap, he'll be pushing up lights. LG smoking TK at the start of this map.
It's the only hard point we've seen them start strong on against TK. It's usually been TK very early on that first hard point, and they've got spawns for the second. So this is a spectacular start here for Luminosity. But as I say that, coming through lights is going to be Chino. He's able to make a play, and they may be able to pressure the back, but you've got one of the best turrets in the industry here, Octane. Set up back bus.
We got Kenny 0-4 start. Chino gets stunned and killed. John on the pinch. There's 2 more for him. LG remain in control as TK. They're going to spawn out in that bottom left side of the minimap. Because JCap just spawned at that bottom street, they'll know, hey, something's up, watch your back, and Octane's ahead of it. He's only able to get 1.
They still maintain a 20-point advantage with 30 or so seconds left in the hard point. Kenny finally going to be able to hop in. Started 0-4, now up to 2-5. They need him to be spectacular. They can't let John outshine him throughout the course of this series. Kenny's going to have to be huge.
It's almost like the battle for who wants to take the title as best SMG player in Call of Duty.
The way they've been playing?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw Killa tweet, he thinks John is by far the best player. Many people think it's Kenny, and this is how you make a case for it. LG doubling the score of TK. TK have rotated towards lower docks. Accuracy. Trying to hold this pressure from one side. Theory on the other. Both communicating on where exactly these LG players are pinching from. Look at Chino, heads up play, expecting JCap to try to go for those spawns for the new hill, try to at least begin to position his team on that side, and he cuts him down there quick.
He's got one more player to deal with here. I believe it's Octane. Octane just killed his teammate. Chino can't get there to trade it out. But still, the further away from the hard point they're having these fights, the better. And this has been brilliant so far from Team Caliber. They have locked down docks, and they are about to take the lead. How many lead changes do we have in the last hard point? 42?
I don't even want to count. A 9 combined streak between the 4 players of TK, everyone working towards score streaks. You think they've got to at least earn 1 here, right? I think Theory's the closest. Chino now dead. Theory actually does get the 2-piece there, which gives him the glide bomb and
the ends.
It means the world. A lot of people, we weren't going to be able to win again, and I'm glad we could prove them wrong.
Now, what was going through your head during those last 2 series? Honestly, first series was kind of a fluke to us. We lost composure, all composure. But after we just regained composure and we just came out with the win.
Do you have any final words for your fans here?
Get used to this. We're going to keep doing it all year.
Wonderfully said. And now it is time to announce the Astro Gaming MVP. Please give it up for Chino! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the champions of the CWL New Orleans Open, Team Cali.